Welcome everybody to Business Over Beer Untapped. This is the ThriveCon edition, and I'm with Marcus. Marcus, introduce yourself.
Okay.
And hold on, before you do, it's kind of early to start drinking beer, and I got like 5 of these to do. And if I start drinking beer now, oh boy.
How are you supposed to day drink if you don't start early? I'm just saying, man.
I gotta make it, bro. So anyways, Marcus, tell everybody who you are.
So my name is Marcus Thompson. I own a company called Raise Your Media, along with my beautiful wife, Dominika Thompson. It's a digital marketing agency, and I know that term is like a blanket term these days. There's a lot of digital marketing agencies. So I would say that we specifically focus on helping business owners, entrepreneurs, even professionals with their social media as far as getting content for that, chopping it up, distributing it, coming up with ideas, all that good stuff. So that's what I do.
Yeah, that's awesome. We met a while ago, 2 years ago maybe?
Has it been that long?
I think so. It's 2024.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't know much about the digital media. I mean, I knew people, like you said, it's very blanket. But kind of tell what makes you different from other people in your industry.
Absolutely. So what makes us different is that we focus on trying to make things as easy as possible for you or the client to get content, because content is the big thing now. You got to be able to have content online. So if we need to come to you to film footage for you to get that footage, hey, we'll do that. Or if you would prefer to film some stuff like at your desk at home or at your business, whatever it is, you want to do it yourself and just send us that data or that content and we take the rest, we can do that for you. And we also are able to create scenarios for you, like script writing or creating environments for you to thrive in. I will say this, there's one thing that we do that we don't know anybody else that does, and that's building the e-learning courses.
Oh.
Yeah, so we've done that a couple times, and we can take, let's say you want to reach, you're an educator or you want to teach some things, and you want to reach an audience broader than what's local, we can create an online platform for you.
Dang.
Yeah, and we got it accredited for a guy. We got it actually accredited for a guy that taught real estate agents. And so we know how to do that too. We can go through the accreditation process.
Oh, wow. That's legit.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
Yeah. Was that a lot of studying and a lot of, how did you, you get certified, or how does that work?
You have to go into, basically figure out like on a state by state basis what it is they need to be considered accredited. Yeah. So you got to take it like one state at a time. Yeah. He wasn't in every state, thank goodness.
I was going to say.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to do some research for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're speaking at ThriveCon today.
Already spoke.
Oh, you did already. That's right. Sorry,
geez.
Yeah.
No, you're
so,
good.
what were you presenting?
Yeah.
And what could people who weren't here expect to hear from you?
So I spoke about the relationship between marketing and sales. I don't know if I should be looking at you or the camera. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I, as someone who's been doing the digital marketing thing for a while and helping business owners, entrepreneurs, professionals even, I've noticed there's sometimes, or a lot of times, a misconception about what marketing is and what sales is, if they're different or if they're one and the same. And I wanted to try to clear that up for people who may be new to business or who've been in their businesses and they're not clear on it themselves. And so what I did was define what the two things are, marketing, sales, and create a simple strategy for what you absolutely need to be doing on a basic level to be doing marketing and sales and how their relationship works.
What's the biggest misconception that entrepreneurs or small business owners have about marketing? Do they cross-pollinate it? Do they think it's one and the same?
Yeah, the
or
biggest.
Do they separate out?
Yeah, no, you nailed it. The biggest thing is, I'll give you an example of what I hear a lot. I have a website now, and that marketing, that's marketing in their head. Having a website is marketing. It can be if done right, but usually they just have a website.
Yeah.
And they go, I don't have any sales. I'm not getting sales. And I'm like, there's a lot more work we got to do if you're wanting your website to bring you sales.
Yeah.
So the biggest misconception is thinking that because you market, you're going to get sales, and not the second part of that is not having a sales process. Meaning, do you have a lead nurturing system? Do you have a script for when you talk to people, right? Do you know how to go about like not being salesy per se, because sales has a bad name, right?
Yeah.
But
isn't that weird?
It is weird. Yeah, but I think, what is it? I hate to pick on car salesmen, but the car salesman
That's exactly
gave it a bad rep.
Because I guarantee you, 90% of the people who, when they hear that word sales, they think of that. They have that avatar.
Right.
Of that's
the avatar.
Yeah, that's exactly what they have.
Speaking of avatars,
Yeah.
I went over that in my talk. It's like,
did
hey,
you really?
you gotta create a customer avatar.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But having being, instead of selling, figuring out what the problem is with the potential client and saying, hey, I'm trying to help you out. Figure out how to help them, diagnose the problem, and then provide a solution. So.
I love that. I do.
Thank you.
So how long have you been doing this now? For how?
Since 2017.
Oh, dang.
I would even say, I think it got official in 2017. I would say maybe 2014, 2015-ish is when we started dabbling in it. Some business owners that I knew.
Were you at a bank before? No.
Exactly. I was in banking, yeah. And there were some, good one. Good memory. I was in banking, and there was business owners that I was, cool with for working with them. And they were some of our first clients, that let us do their social media.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you decide to actually take the plunge and?
Well, it's funny. My wife is from Europe, as you know. She's from Poland.
Yep.
And I was already kind of thinking about, man, I want to make my own money somehow. I don't want to work for anybody. And I was looking at different options online, and I found this guru who was kind of like, hey, man, if you're not you can do social media marketing for these businesses. They don't know what's going on with social media. Back then, it was social media.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I was like, and she was just now, we were in the process of getting her migrated over, I guess, and she couldn't work yet. And so we just worked on that during that process. And then when she was able to get her work permission, she just started working on that and doing the social media stuff. And so it started as just social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one thing you didn't expect?
One thing I did not expect
from starting your own business.
Oh, dude.
I mean, one thing you
I can tell you.
Okay, yeah.
The amount of other things that you have to learn. That's the one thing nobody tells you about that.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's I got to learn about this. I'm even right now considering learning my own taxes because, man, that stuff's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
To have an accountant, because we have an accountant and they do our bookkeeping, and it's we're paying them year round for stuff, all the time.
I know.
And it's I need to learn how to do this myself.
Yeah, I mean, but if you wear all those hats, though, something's gonna give.
Absolutely.
It's just gonna.
Absolutely.
You're either gonna burn out, or you're gonna let something slip, and it's gonna mess you up.
I agree.
At the end of the year.
That's why it's good to pay people to do stuff for you.
It's a necessary. It's necessary.
Yeah. The real thing is we got to just scale and make more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your business and in your industry, where do you see it in 5 years?
In 5 years?
And prior to that, how much has it changed in the past 5 years?
Okay.
But vice versa.
So answer the second one first?
Yeah, I think so.
So in the past 5 years, so that takes it back to 2020?
Yeah.
So 2020, I think, so when we first got into it, which was 2014-ish, 2015-ish,
yeah.
it was more okay, what? Social media? like as far as business owners and businesses, a lot of businesses didn't really take it that seriously. And then just fast forward to 2020, I think more businesses jumped on board because of COVID. Yes. COVID actually for our business, it actually didn't hurt us. It actually increased it for us because it was like, oh, we have to do everything online now. And so, we have to do everything online. Oh my God. And so 2020, I think, is when social media and just being in the digital space really became a mainstay, a cornerstone of your marketing plan. And so I guess fast forward to now, I think that the big difference is now, the big difference now is AI.
I was going to say, I was hoping you were going to go there.
Yeah.
How could you not? I guess.
How could you not? AI is a big difference now. But on top of, besides AI, I would say that the amount of information that exists to take advantage of to increase your chances of utilizing social media properly, and the professionals that exist that can help you, that's grown like significantly.
Yeah.
It's the industry is growing like
it's crazy.
Exponentially. Yeah.
And so in 5 years it's going to be all AI. Like, where do you see it? Like how?
Yeah.
I mean, like
you can even create an AI version of yourself now.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I don't like myself that much.
Me either. I don't want to see an AI version of me. Oh man, you know what I think? I think we'll have that whole AI aspect of the market, but that'll bring value to you being an authentic, personable person. I think somehow, I don't know how it's going to do it or how it's going to be presented. Okay, whatever. We'll ignore that.
We'll fix it in post.
I think being an authentic human being is going to come into play at some point.
Yes.
And I think that's going to be valuable, and I hope it's going to be valuable, and I'm going to take advantage of it when it happens.
I was reading, and maybe I was talking to somebody about it, but I don't know if it's Gen Y or whatever, but they're showing signs of actually wanting to experience more human interaction and being less wanting to experience what it was like to go to school by yourself, and walking with your friends and meeting with your friends at the skating rink, like going back to the old days. That seems so peculiar, but like it seems so weird, but
and it wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't.
No.
Like we could all meet up and just chill and shoot the shit, just have fun. And now I think there's a lot of these younger generations who are wanting that.
That's good.
Who are craving that, who are getting away a little bit more from this.
Yeah.
And more of this.
I love it because I was kind of worried about humanity a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because of even just calling somebody is like kind of taboo now, right?
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like texting is preferred.
Yeah.
Gen Y is, I guess that's like a little bit older than Gen Z.
Did I have that right, Paul? Is that the Gen Y? Doesn't matter.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Zoomers or whatever they're called.
The Zoomers, are they they're the younger ones. Yeah, they're showing signs of getting rid of the devices.
That's
and
cool.
Wanting more interaction.
And I think about that, like my friends and I'm a millennial I'm on the edge. I'm like
I'm a Gen Xer.
I'm Gen X / millennial. Like I'm right there on the edge.
Yeah.
Like I got the best of both worlds, I guess. And I was talking about this with my friend. Like, remember you'd say meet at this place?
Yes.
And that was it. You didn't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
You just met over there.
Look for the tree with all the apples.
Yeah.
But not the white apples, but the red apples.
Yeah.
Like, okay, then take a left. And you'll hear us.
You just reminded me of this is so random. You just reminded me of saying apples. I've gotten into apples like hardcore.
Honey Crisps?
No.
Oh.
Cosmic Crisp. Have you heard of this one?
I have.
I love that apple.
Yeah, those are delicious.
I was talking to somebody about apples one day, and she was like, there's a guy that rates apples, da-da-da. It's like, there's a website for everything.
Everything.
And she's like, I said, so what's your favorite apple? Because if there's one better than what I'm eating, tell me. And she was like, the Arkansas black apple. When you said white apple, I was like, have you heard of this apple?
No.
It's a thing, apparently, but I can't find it here. I'm gonna be like,
You probably got to be in Arkansas.
I guess so. Drive down to Arkansas. Y'all got some Arkansas black apples.
Oh man. Well, Marcus, I'm sorry, we got to go.
I know. We're
This is a quick podcast, but tell everybody where to find you and if they want to contact you, what they should do.
You can you can go to Raise Your Media. That's RAISE, raiseyourmedia.com. If you want to talk to me, you can schedule an appointment. My email is marcus@raiseyourmedia.com, and we have our social media is all Raise Your Media. Just look for Raise Your Media.
Yeah. You'll see Dominika.
Yeah, Dominika's like the face
She's
of
the
it.
face,
Yeah,
100%.
I'm more like the behind the scenes guy. I don't mind being on camera, but she's better at it, and she's prettier.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
She's much pretty.
Yes.
Sorry, bro.
Hey, no offense taken.
All right. Well, thank you, Marcus, bro.
Thanks. Good to see you,
You're
buddy.
awesome.
You're awesome.
And we will see you all next time. Bye.